Hey folks, Juan Restrepo here, president of the Florida Real Estate Investors Association, bringing you another edition of The Fan, the Florida Reaction News, and a ton of news. We've been scurrying the headlines all over the place, just so much real estate news going on. But before I do that, I got a couple other announcements I need to do. First, I want to introduce Naomi Saxi, our newest member to the team. She is helping Sharon in the real estate department, so feel free to give her a call, and she'll be happy to help you. And welcome, Naomi. And also want to lift up one of our FLREIA members, Joe Medesh. His wife is in surgery, and so we want to lift him up in prayer and wish them well through the surgery and the recovery afterwards. So hope all goes well there, Joe. All right, in the news, what's going on? Well, the Wall Street Journal reports the Helmsley estate was reduced by $90 million. Now, this is the second estate that had to drop their price by $90 million, it seems like, just to get it sold. Yep. Well, the Leona Helmsley, no longer alive, her estate just sold it. It's a 40-acre estate in Greenwich, Connecticut. Sold for $35 million. They had it listed a few years ago for $125. Obviously, no takers. Down to $35. So what a deal! It's a 1918 manor house, nearly 22,000 square feet. It features a carriage house, a walk-in vault, a koi pond, and $1 million dance floor. So there you go. That's what you get for $35 million. So enjoy, the new owners. All right, in the Daily Business Review, Washington, D.C. to get a new 35-story high-rise. That's right. It'll be the tallest building in D.C., groundbreaking on October 14th. Now, this is an office building, and the developers are excited at the opportunity. Why? Low interest rate, rising tenant demand, and a lull in development equals to a perfect timing to build. The D.C., Northern Virginia area has the lowest vacancies in the country as far as commercial-wise. They're at 8% versus a 16.7% national level. And I think here in South Florida, we're in the 20s. So yeah, they're looking pretty good up there. But, hey, opportunity's there, so they're taking advantage of it. And, that's the same thing we've got to do here. Find opportunity and take advantage of it. There is plenty of it down here in South Florida. We just got to find it and take advantage of it. All right, the Daily Business Review also reporting on the Chinese drywall case. The banks are not participating. That's right. There's a class action lawsuit right now going on this, and the attorneys are trying to get the banks to jump in because they own some properties that are contaminated, and the banks don't want any part of it. So they're kind of a little disappointed. Their refusal to join, it's going to cause the damages to be less. They're not going to get as much money. So maybe the attorneys are looking for the financial side of it and sort of the principle behind it. But anyway, we'll see what happens there. All right, on agentinsider.com, I told you I've been scurrying the headlines for a bunch of stuff. No more extensions on short sales. How about this? Wells Fargo, in an effort to expedite their foreclosure process, has stopped granting any more extensions on residential short sales. So for those of you who are dealing with them, guess what? Unless there's a legitimate buyer at the end of the rainbow, they are not offering an extension, and if there is somebody, they're only doing it one time. So make sure you got your ducks in a row if you're dealing with Wells Fargo. All right, on MSNBC.com, here we're reporting where are the buyers. Now here's some really good news that you guys might want to take to heart. How would you like to imagine a list of motivated buyers? That's right. It's happening right now in several markets around the country. It's foreign investors. They are coming in droves to the United States to buy cheap real estate. All right? They are going to, let me tell you some of the sites that they're going to. They're going to Miami, Washington, D.C., New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and even in Phoenix. These guys are scooping up deals. They say, we can't find stuff like this anywhere else. So they're coming here and just buying up. So if you deal with international buyers, hey, you're in luck. They're ready to buy. Some of them are buying sight unseen. They're so excited about the markets here. All right, Palm Beach Post. Foreclosure cancellations rise in Palm Beach County. That's right. 50% of the foreclosures at the recent foreclosure auction sales were canceled. All right, on average, it's 30%. 50% of them got canceled. Guess who? That's right. The guys we've been talking about recently that are in the news, GMAC's unit, Ally, Bank of America, and Chase. All these attorneys are scurrying to pull cases due to the possibility of flawed foreclosure affidavits, which most likely there is. And due to recent allegations and admission from a lot of the employees that say, we're just signing off on stuff. We don't even have any idea of what the file says. So that, under our state laws, is illegal. They have to have they have to be aware of what's going on, and they have to be familiar with the case. And they're not. So they're just signing off. And some of these guys are signing up to 15,000 of these affidavits a month. So no notaries. Notaries are being done later. So it's gotten ugly. It's getting really ugly out here. Now the HOAs are getting frustrated. These guys are hoping the banks will foreclose so they can get some money into their system. Because these associations, they're broke and say, hey, we need money. And so the homeowners aren't paying it. The condo owners aren't paying it. So they need the banks to step in and buy it. So they'll get, fork up some dough. But not happening. So they're frustrated. Now get this. Title companies refusing to insure foreclosed properties. All right. Let's see, who's this? Old Republic Title Insurance is refusing to insure any property that was owned or foreclosed by Ally Financial, Ally Bank, or GMAC until further notice. Now, this is starting to be a ripple effect across the industry. Now, a lot of the other title companies are not going to come out with a memo and say, hey, we're not doing this, just because they don't want to put that out there. Because if they don't, then there's going to be a competitor coming out there and say, hey, we'll do it. So to avoid losing business, they're not putting it out there. But we are starting to see this coming as a trend, because as we all know, if somebody were to file a suit against the foreclosure and find out that there was something wrong, or the bank didn't even own the note, they just signed off that they did, it's going to be a mess for everybody involved, and especially the insurance company, because they're on the foot. They said this is a marketable title, clear marketable title, and if they can't prove it, then they're hosed. So yeah, they're waiting until further notice to see what's going on. The Washington Post here reports that 7 major lenders have been ordered to review the foreclosure process. Due to everything that's going on with GMAC, Ally, and BOA, they came out and said, hey, listen, you guys need to review your foreclosure process. We need to see what's going on. And here's the list of the lenders. It's Chase, Bank of America, Citibank, HSBC, PNC Bank, U.S. Bank, and Wells Fargo. Remember, Wells Fargo also bought out Wachovia, who also bought out World Savings. So, big mess there. All right, and a little update on the Miami Dolphins. Yes, we're 2-2 now. Nice little loss there to the Pats, 41-14. Hard to watch. I think I went to sleep after the third quarter. This is a bye week, so hopefully they'll get it together. Special teams coordinator John Bonamengo, and we had some foul-ups in the special teams. Ousted. He's out of there. And he was a good friend of Tony Sperano, so the coach had to do a hard thing there. I said, time to go, buddy. You ain't cutting it. All right, and see what's going on at the FLREIA. We got quite a bit of things coming up. Our success strategies on Saturday, October 9th, the wholesale partner training. For those of you in the partnership program and FLREIA members, make sure you register for that and come on out Saturday morning to get some awesome training from Sharon. And then that afternoon, Saturday, October 9th, again, Rocktoberfest at our church. Rock climbing, dunk. I might do the dunk in tank. So come out and try to knock me in the water. A lot of good family fun. That's from 5 to 9 p.m., so come on out. That's at you'll see something pop up right now with the address in Lake Worth. So come on out and join us. All right, then our monthly meeting is Thursday, October 21st, and I will be teaching, that's right, sex and real estate. So check out the website to see what that's all about. And then on October 23rd, we have our foreclosure workshop. So for those of you wanting to learn more about the foreclosure process and how to take advantage of this market, definitely want to come out to this. And our ticker tape contest winner again. Well, actually not again. She was beat last week, but she came back this week. Nancy Williams, good job. You got it in there just in the nick of time. All right, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and our FLREIAblog.com. And check us out on all the social media. And don't forget, the Pepsi Challenge. We did not win, but we came in 258th place. We started at 350th, so we did move up quite a bit. Thanks for your votes and your support. Landmark has gotten some more support there, so now you can donate on our homepage at landmarkcommunityservices.org. So check that out and help us out as we are looking to launch a resource center here in West Palm Beach. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's the news. That is the news. And thanks for tuning in. This is Juan Restrepo signing off. God bless. Every second counts on the clock that's ticking. Gotta live.